I also want to talk about what unfolded at the Coldplay concert at London's Wembley Stadium. Lead singer Chris Martin invited two women up on stage, and they were clearly nervous and excited to be there.
All right. Okay, first of all, I'd like you to wave to your new fan base.
Chris Martin then asked them where
did you come from today? From Israel. Okay, well. Okay, well, listen. I'm going to say this. I'm very grateful that you're here as humans, and I'm treating you as equal humans on earth, regardless of where you come from or don't come from.
So he asked them where they were from. They said Israel, and he went, whoa, whoa. Or perhaps Chris Martin was well-intentioned, and perhaps we should give him the benefit of the doubt on that front, because it did seem like he was trying to be kind. But even if he was well-intentioned, his words impacted not just those two women, but all Israelis and all Jews. Saying that he would treat Israelis as equal humans, well, why does he need to say that? Of course, Israelis are equal humans. Of course, Jews are equal humans. Why did he say that he would still treat these two women as humans, even though they're from Israel? If he did want to treat those girls as humans, he wouldn't have made an issue of where they were from. I found it a painful moment to watch. And you'd have to say it would have made Israelis feel devalued. He made the girls feel uncomfortable, as if their Israeli nationality was something that needed to be excused or apologised for. And presumably those women are proud to call Israel home, and they don't need a global superstar condescendingly saying that he's still going to treat them as humans, even though they come from Israel. But then it got even worse.
Although it's controversial, maybe, I also want to welcome people in the audience from Palestine, because we have a belief that we're all equally human.
Why does he need to do that? He can't even have two Israelis sitting next to him without calling out the Palestinians in the audience? I find it unbelievable. And there has been backlash to his comments. They've been dubbed dehumanising and humiliating. And here's Hollywood actor Nate Buzz calling it out.
Can you understand how insulting that is? That two Israelis come on stage to enjoy your music, and first of all, you're like, oh, whoa, here's a problem. It just goes to show how these cowardly artists have deeply bought in to the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian lie. As if it's Israelis' fault that Hamas launched a terrorist attack on October 7th in 2023, and it's their fault that Hamas still holds 48 Israelis hostages in Gaza for 697 days. But you know what, Chris Martin? You're going to treat these two Israeli girls like humans by also going off and acknowledging the Palestinians in the crowd. I guarantee if the two girls who came up on stage to watch you play the piano were Palestinians, you wouldn't go out of your way to acknowledge the Israelis in the crowd. You wouldn't say, even though you're Palestinian, I'm going to treat you like a human.
Now, if this were an isolated incident, you could just shrug it off. But this is where we're at in 2025. There's unprecedented hostility, racism and hatred towards Jews and Israelis, and it's devastating.